Time for new listings at noon. On today's show, we're going to be featuring this stunning 5-bedroom, 3-bath home located in Potomac.
Yes, and I'm going to be featuring a really super unique loft in Capitol Hill. It's 3 beds, 2 baths, and I cannot wait to show you.
Awesome. And the video is going now. That's the 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath. And here is our loft. So for those of you guys who have not watched our show before, every week, Allison and I, we go through all of the new listings on the market and we find 2 of our favorite new listings.
Yeah, and they might speak to people for various different reasons. They might even speak to us for various different reasons, but we think that they're important enough that we should show you on that given week.
Awesome. So Allison is going to go first, and then I will be sharing the mid-century home right afterwards. Let's get started.
Okay, so this home, it's located in a building called the Love J Lofts. I'm actually going to give you a little history of that in a minute. But the address is 440 12th Street, Northeast, Unit 203. It's a penthouse, 3-bed, 2-bath. It's about 1,275 square feet, and it's listed for $949,000, so about $950,000. And the original building here was completed in 1902, and it was named after Reverend Elijah P. Lovejoy. He was a staunch abolitionist in the 1830s. So this school actually closed in 1988. It sat vacant, like a lot of these kinds of schoolhouses in the area, and then it was made into condos in 2003. And you'll see a lot of the original details here. So the floor plan in this one is a little bit hard to understand. I'm going to explain it to you guys, but this is the entryway here. You see, of course, the beautiful exposed brick that you're used to seeing when we see these converted schools. And this is the big open area here, which is the main living space. So you can see that there were some really interesting things done here. So the kitchen, which has been remodeled, we've got this beautiful kind of slate blue color, which is super unique. Here's an angle down from higher up because these ceilings are about 19-20 feet tall here, and you see all these beautiful windows. So we're just giving you a bunch of different angles here. The doorway to the left is actually going into a den, which we'll show you in a minute. And again, you see these beautiful pendant lights, all the exposed ductwork. So you've got a little bit of an industrial feel going on in this loft, which is pretty common for lofts. And, good sized kitchen here, and we've got dining area as well, so you don't necessarily need that island for sitting at, but it's a supplemental space. Here you can see this dining room area. As we start to turn around here, I think first we're going to go into the den. Or just another angle. So we've got lots of lofty, literal loft kind of areas here in this place, and so these angles are coming from up there. I will also note that I love the style of these people, so that's also helping. Okay, here is the den. So the den was closed off by the current owners and made into this office here because they were working from home, and like a lot of people needed some extra space closed off. So above the bookshelf to the right, that wall was actually extended up, and on the other side of it is where that entryway kind of foyer is. They added this barn door. It's a really nice size room. This could be, it's off of the main area, so probably not like a nursery, but it could be a supplemental room for another use. You could use it as a workout room if you wanted to remove those bookshelves. But honestly, I think that they've set this up pretty perfectly here. You've got like a ton of desk space with that L-shaped desk. So now we're looking down and we're looking at more of like the living area, right? And something I'm going to point out is about these floors. So the original floors put in here in 2003, the concrete had almost like an orange patina to it. So these current owners actually ground down the concrete and to give it this color. So if you go back and look at other units or even this unit before when it was sold in the past, it had this orangey color to it. I actually like what they did here because the orange can just really change the feel of the room. And I think it's a neutral color here. So I was interested to hear that. So here, again, we're kind of moving into the more living space. And I think we already had this photo, but it's okay. We'll show this loft photo again. Trying to think what else. So the muted floors are definitely important here. And I apologize. I think some of these are repeating, but it's beautiful. So who cares? Let's look at these photos again. When I was talking to the listing agent, our colleague, he was I was telling him that I thought that all the furniture and everything was great, and he was commenting he wasn't sure if he should keep that hot pink and yellow chair. And I said, like I'm really glad you kept that hot pink and yellow chair, because it certainly does go along with this space. So we're in the entryway again, and this is going to give you an angle into one of these kind of loft spaces. And as you see to the right, you've got these kind of built-in closets they put up here. There's the glass divider, which I posted this listing yesterday on Instagram, and somebody said, I think I'd be scared by that. And I said, I absolutely love it. And now we're looking down over that kind of plexiglass divider. You can't not love this. This is just a really, really stunning room. With the brick, with the windows, with the tall ceilings. It's just a really phenomenal space. And as we kind of rotate around, you're going to see that is a closet down there, and then there's the ensuite bathroom, and you've got the kind of, I don't know if that's glass or what it is. I'm going to guess it's just a pane of glass there on the stairs, but it gives you an even more open feel, which you don't even need in a loft like this. And then in the bathroom, it's pretty simple, which is great. I think you don't really need a lot here because you've got just such an incredible other space. And here's looking straight on to that loft space. So tons of cabinets. Obviously, they've displayed a couple pieces of art, which I think 100% you would have to do. Maybe put a plant in the corner could be cool as well. And now we're just giving you the look. You see that doorway is what goes into that initial foyer area. So on the left, you see the door open, the front door into the unit. Now this is looking again from the entryway into, you can go to the kitchen to the right or to the left. We're going to go into that room in just a moment. That is actually the second bedroom. And as we go down the hall, every room. So this is the second bedroom, or really, I guess the third, because one of the bedrooms is that den that they converted. So here again, tall ceilings. It's kind of all the same stuff. They have some photos in the listing, which shows a bed in here as well, just to show you what would fit. We've got the barn door that continues through. So we've got the same kind of door here that was in that den space. And then you're just going to get a peek into the loft space that you have in this room also, which as we turn around, you see it's got this ladder to go up and the supplemental space. And I'd mentioned that the den could potentially be your workout room, but you could make this loft space a workout area too. And the way they have it is kind of obviously they have lots of storage up here, closets again, but they also have plenty of room for any kind of workout equipment. It looks like they have a kind of like a chill space, maybe you do yoga or something up there, but 3 walls of cabinets here, which is pretty clutch because you didn't want to close off so much of the room, right? Of the downstairs main room. So you do have a lot of closets kind of in these lofts to make up for that. So this is the second bathroom. So as we're nearing kind of the end of this, I'll just note that we have the amenities. There is a private storage unit, apparently, according to this listing, which is great because that means you've got even more storage. I did want to give you this photo just because you see that it's, okay, great, washer, dryer, of course they have that. But in this utility room, you also have room to put supplemental stuff, which for me is huge because I hate all of my kind of kitchen and cleaning stuff being out. One more shot of this just beautiful kind of full room here of all your living kitchen space. And there is an underground parking spot that comes with this. So again, like it's really got everything you would need here. The condo fee is totally manageable. It's $549 a month. And this is listed by Jake Anderson. He is our colleague at Compass. Thank you so much for letting me present this one, and I gushed to him and told him how much I absolutely love this listing. So yeah, I think that's it. Open house is Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 3. I will almost definitely be attending. So if anybody wants to meet me there or go at another time, I would be pleased to do that. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, guys. I really love that one. Good choice, Allison. So let's head over. We're going to change it up a little bit. We are going to go out to Potomac. And let's go ahead. So guys, this one home, I just want to say it's Arash Shirazi of Compass. It's his listing. So I just want to thank him for allowing us to feature this one. And it is a mid-century modern home. It's located in Potomac. It's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. It is pretty large. It's about 3842 square feet. And so now we're changing over, and there it is. Now, this home, let's make it big so you can see. It's located in protected. It's in one of the protected woodlands in Potomac. And there's not a lot of mid-century, it's one of the few mid-century modern homes that's located in Potomac. And actually, Allison, let me just pause it just for 1 second, because when we started looking, because my husband, being an architect, he loves mid-century modern homes. And when we started looking, we actually looked in this neighborhood. So we looked at a couple of homes. So it's really great. It's right near the Cabin John Village Mall. Where that area has been renovated, and there's a ton of great restaurants that we actually go and enjoy eating at. So great neighborhood. We'll talk about the neighborhood a little bit more in the end, but once you enter into this home, this is the foyer that you're going to notice. You have this nice wide open foyer. Now, right when you enter, there's these beautiful tiles that you can't see right here, but you'll see these tiles come back into the kitchen. So as we move forward, one of the centerpieces of this home is this stone fireplace, and it's really incredible. It's pretty stunning. And so here it is. And it actually continues onto the bottom level. Now, if you look back, you see the glass doors. You have so much bright light here. It's and glass windows. It's almost like living in a tree house. And here's another angle of the fireplace. And this is our living dining room area. Now, one of the things that I did was I like to look back and at the old listings, and the owners purchased this home in 2003. And between that time, they've, opened up the space. They've bumped it out. They've added these floor to ceiling windows. You have the glass sliding doors. You have the skylights. You can actually see that they left some of the, walls so that you do still have the separation of the spaces, even though you still have this open concept, which is really, they did a really good job. Looking straight forward, this is on the other side of the wall. You have this little nice sitting area. You have the kitchen that also opens up into the space. To our left, we're going to see it's our really nice dining room. And also you note the vaulted ceilings. So you have vaulted ceilings on both sides, and that's really, really nice. You also have a patio or deck that we're not showing right now, but this is our dining room space right here. The windows on all sides still letting in the light. And then over to our next shot, we're going to have, this is just looking back at this dining room space, and you can still see the deck in the back, and you can see the floor to ceiling windows. So just really nice. Like you said, it's like living in a tree house. Here is our kitchen. Nice size. Now the kitchen, when I look back at the original pictures, Allison, the kitchen was closed. And so it's kind of like a galley kind of kitchen. So they still kind of have that concept, but it opens into the rest of the space. And then you can see how they continue the cabinetry over to the forward over to that little nook area where you have the little dining space. And so this is another little eating space where you're looking out into the area, but really beautiful, soaring, nice high ceilings. This is our primary bedroom. Once again, primary bedroom has really nice ceilings as well. You have a little private deck if you look straight over to your right side, so you can enjoy your coffee or have some wine in the evening. That is a great window that's over to the left, letting in nice sunlight. And then you have the windows up top, which is really nice. So you have this really bright, airy primary bedroom. Now in our bathroom, the bathroom has been updated. Now you might want to update it a little more, but you have his and hers on both sides, which is nice. You also have heated floors in the bathroom, which is really great. I wish I had that. Now, I have a few pictures of the bedrooms. Now, a lot of times with the mid-century modern bedrooms, they tend to be a little small, but these bedrooms are a pretty nice size, and they also have really great windows. So you get great light in the bedrooms. You get, nice size space also in the bedroom. So there's 3 bedrooms upstairs. There's 2 downstairs that we're going to see one picture of, and the bedrooms downstairs can be used as a office or bedroom. Here's one of our baths, and they've been updated as well. Now here's our grand stone fireplace. continuing down to the family room. This can be used as a family room in our space, because a lot of the mid-century modern homes kind of have a similar feel. We use it as our playroom area, so you can have a playroom, rec room, whatever you want to use. But you also have the walkout space, so you can walk out, and underneath you have this nice deck. Here's one of our two of the bedrooms that's downstairs. And once again, great windows. It's, just still, even though you're downstairs, you still get a lot of light. And this is our third bathroom. It has been renovated as well. So outside there is a slat patio, and here is the front of this house. And one reason that I really like this house is that you have this long kind of curved driveway. So, you can learn to do bike riding, you can, play, like there's just nice little area without being in the street that that you can use as space outdoors. So this is our home. This is listed for $1,295,000. And they are going to be having an open house on Saturday and Sunday. So the open house on Saturday is from 12 to 3, and the open house on Sunday, the 16th, April 16th, it's 1 to 4.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that Arash is actually holding the open house. So he lives in the exact same model in that neighborhood. He and his wife, Sarah, their house is gorgeous. And so he'll be able to talk to any buyers about this house, the structure, all of those things, which is great. It's always nice when you have a listing agent who not just learns about the listing, but just really knows the listing. So,
right. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, those are our 2 picks for the week. I'm Karen Ringo.
And I'm Alison Scimeca.
And we'll be back next week with 2 new listings.
See you soon, guys.